everybody, welcome back. We are watching House of Dragon. We're on season 1, episode 10, the last episode of the season finale. We had a bit of excitement with the last one, but there seemed to be some contradictions, but maybe not. Aegon is now the appointed king, declared king, or whatever. He hasn't had his coronation yet. That still has to happen, but he's been declared king, and the princess, whatever her name is, came up through the ground on a dragon. I believe it was her dragon, and has ridden off. And I'm assuming it's to let Rhaenyra and Daemon know what's going on. And I'm assuming there's going to be a bit of a battle, if not with dragons, with people. But I'm assuming dragons are going to be involved. A lot of innocent people got hurt, of course, with her bursting up through the floor like that because it was packed elbow to elbow. And you had to make a great big hole for that dragon. So, yeah, I don't like the fact that innocent people keep getting hurt, at least innocent to the situation. Uh, that seems to happen in all of these things. If they had had a choice, would they have chosen Aegon over Rhaenyra? You know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we don't know. You didn't ask them. So quit hurting all these people that don't deserve it. That's it on my soapbox. Let's find out how many more innocents get killed. Let's watch the final season. Just a reminder, I'm not feeling well. You might hear it in my voice, but just a reminder, not feeling well. Good news is the migraine hasn't set in completely. It's still just bouncing around right here. The Black Queen. It might be Rhaenyra, it might be the princess, maybe it's somebody else. What are we looking at? Engravings? You know, that's a crater. There's rocks. Oh, is that Grandpa's grave? And she's pregnant.
I get green sick before the ship even leaves the harbour. I'll just ruin everything.
Green sick instead of
I
seasick?
don't want Driftmark.
4 and 10. Same as you are now. I wasn't ready to be Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
So he's 14.
But I am anything but.
That's
My
the
father
truth.
looked after me.
Good morrow, Princess.
Good morrow, Sir Laurent.
I have bad news.
The Princess Rhaenys Targaryen.
Thank you, Sir Laurent.
Rhaenys. I don't know why I can't remember that. Tell her everything else.
There is more.
Oh, stress will bring on the baby.
They crowned him.
The Greens are coming for you, Rhaenyra. And for your children. You should leave Dragonstone.
The Greens being the soldiers. Is Rhaenys going to help her with the baby?
Conscript the Dragon Keepers. They're capable fighters. Waste no time.
It will be done, my prince.
Conscripting. I guess conscripting is not always a bad thing. That fella looks very similar to, not exactly, but very similar to
The Greens
one that served
have
Cersei.
repudiated the succession and claimed the Iron Throne. Naught is to be done but by my command.
So was that basically saying he's speaking for her but not speaking for her?
Do you want to speak to the Maester, my prince?
That's a no.
I shall see it done.
Summon Sir Stefan. Our Kingsguard are needed on the Dragon Mount.
Well, he's not going to listen to her. We knew he wasn't going to, though.
So I'm presenting you with a choice.
I was going to say, is that one of the dragons? Of course it's his dragon, the weird looking one. Of course, it's never a choice if you're using threats.
Know that you will die.
Slow and painful.
Screaming.
Yep. They keep showing us the dragon in relation to her. Is the baby going to die? Be stillborn? I don't know why she wouldn't let them help her. So it was stillborn. So they're showing it not fully formed. They did say too early, but we didn't know how early. So mourning her dad and her baby. Her father's crown. So, did he take the
Take no wife,
crown from Viserys' grave, or?
hold no lands.
And she didn't have to threaten anybody. Daemon did, but she didn't have to. I was gonna say, it's acting like it's the final scene, but we've got lots of time to go yet. I didn't look to see if that's a regular length. Start planning the attack. Oh, that's cool. It lights everything up. Like a pumpkin. When you don't carve it out completely and just leave the skin, it'll still glow when you put the candle in.
Your Grace.
I notice Rhaenys hasn't bowed any of the times so far. But she's not against her either.
Wine. Thank you, Rhaena.
There is a Rhaena. I don't know if I knew that when I kept calling Rhaenyra Rhaena. Rhaena means queen, of course.
Tywin has served the hand too long to turn against him. And Otto Hightower needs the Lannister fleet.
Without the Lannisters, we're not like to find any allies west
So the
of the
Lannisters and Targaryens have always had bad blood, which I think they alluded to in
The Riverlands are essential. Your
GOT.
Grace. I also have a score of eggs incubating in the Dragon Mound. Now, we need a place to
They
get
don't all have to have riders.
large
They're
enough
kind of
to
like
house
horses.
a sizable host.
They'll
Hit the
follow
camp
each
when we
other,
go to the
right?
West.
Friend or foe? Right now it sounds like foe. Green-headed, did they say?
I come at the behest of the Dowager Queen Alicent, mother of King Aegon, second of his name, Lord and Protector of the Seven Kingdoms. I've been directed to deliver her message only to Princess Rhaenyra.
Trapping them. Oh, maybe not landing behind them. I thought they were going to. Oh, they are landing behind them. So we're doing the same image we did in the, was it the first episode? First or second?
Rhaenyra. Your sons by Prince Daemon will also be given places of high honor at court. Aegon the Younger as the king's squire, Viserys as his cupbearer.
I don't know if he should have
Finally,
mentioned
the
that
king
since
in
she
his
just
good
lost the
grace
baby.
will pardon any knight or lord. Grand Maester.
Hands him another
Fuck is this?
pin thing.
Queen Alicent has not forgotten the love you once had for each other.
He hates withdrawing.
King's Landing will have my answer on the morrow.
I missed what she said.
King's Landing will have my answer on the morrow. Viserys spoke often of the Valyrian histories. I know them well. When dragons flew to war, everything burned.
Yep.
I do not wish to rule over a kingdom of ash and bone.
Thank
Are you
you.
considering the High Tower's terms, Your Grace?
Clear the room.
She's going to have a come to Jesus meeting with him. Especially about give her some time to strategize.
Viserys shared it with me when he named me heir.
Daemon.
My brother was a slave to his omens and portents. Dreams didn't make us kings.
His true colors are coming out.
Dragons did.
And of course he's going to get away with doing that. The sea snake.
Rhaenyra is the only one who's demonstrated restraint.
Trying to talk with reason, huh?
Easy word.
I'm very sorry about your father, Princess. He was a good man.
Still calling her princess, though.
But all of them swore oaths to me.
As did House Hightower, if I remember.
As did you, Lord Corlys.
Kind of putting him on the spot. Do you support me now?
This Hightower treason cannot stand.
I think he's declaring.
You have the full support of our fleet and house. The Narrow Sea is ours. If we further seal
That's
the
got
cut,
her
we
excited.
can cut off all seaborne travel and trade to King's Landing.
First to the Eyrie to see my mother's cousin, the Lady Jane Arryn, and then to Winterfell to treat with Lord Cregan Stark for the support of the North. Prince Lucerys will fly south to Storm's
Now,
End and treat with Lord Boros.
Hightower guy,
We must remind these lords of the
he thinks he
overtures
has them in his hand.
and the cost of breaking them.
Now, she still has to give her answer, right? Are you going to relay race? Oh, thought they were. She was going to hold it up and let them pick it out of her hand.
You'll be honored to host a prince of the realm and his dragon.
Hopefully they don't take the boys as hostages. So we still haven't learned why they're calling her the Black Queen. It's the two boys, and then who's the other one that's going with them? There's that riderless. All three have riders. Who's the third one? And we've got the last quarter of the show to go. So what is Daemon up to? Oh, he's the one singing. I thought it was somebody else singing. Oh, he's singing for one of the dragons. It's not his dragon. Oh, is this one of the ones on one of the islands that nobody has tamed? Where is this? Is this the Eyrie? That's a big guy. Uh-oh.
Where's the bloody maester?
Can he not read? I'm guessing that's why he's asked for the maester.
My Lord Strong.
Is he going to side with him?
Did you really think that you could just fly about the realm,
Oh,
trying to steal my brother's throne at no cost?
I was going to be shocked.
Fight you.
Will that make him want to change his mind? So the other big dragon was his. Eye Patch Kid. And he's already gone. I'm guessing he's going to attack him in the sky. Somebody going to get hit by lightning? Yeah, I heard the other one too. He's going to attack him in the sky. We're going to have dragons fighting dragons, which they said when that happens, everything burns. Holy cow, he's huge. Be smart. Wonder if he's learned evasive driving of a dragon. He's got to find a tiny place to hide. So, Eye Patch Guy's dragon can't really fit in the canyons, but they're still following from above. Better keep flying. I think they're both dying. Yeah. So Luke is dead. You've declared war. Good job. She's lost her father. She's lost her baby. Now she loses Luke. So are we going to see what we saw at the end of Game of Thrones? Declare outright war? All-out war? How did they find out so quickly about Luke? It's hard to be a peacekeeper when you keep losing everybody. So that's where we're ending, huh? So she's the Black Queen because she's not quite recognized by everybody. I'm assuming that's why they gave the episode that title. Or Actually, what makes better sense is wearing black because she's mourning her father, mourning her baby, now mourning Luke. So instead of showing her wearing black, which I think she actually is wearing black, they also call her the Black Queen. That makes sense. So it felt like there could have been more. It's not a bad show. It's just not gripping me like I hoped it would, especially coming off of Game of Thrones. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the show overall. For a season finale, there was lots of death, but not in the ways that you expected there to be. So we've got the declaration of a king, a declaration of a queen. We've got people planning behind the scenes. I'm guessing the last guy that we saw that we're trying to win ally relationship with, was he not the Eerie, but the Arrow? Is that what they called it? I'm guessing he was over that part of things because Luke went to the single one and Jace went to Winterfell. He's going to Winterfell and the Eerie, I think, because I think they're closer together. I don't know. There are parts of it that jump so fast. You're like, whoa, 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 slow down. And then there's other parts of it that you're like, okay, we can speed this part up a little bit. We can have a little bit more action here. You can tell it's not written by the same people. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'll find out in editing. It just feels totally different from Game of Thrones. Um, Hold on, the disc went back to playing. So, if any of you are Buffy fans, you know that Buffy has a feel to it, and then Angel has a different feel to it, but it's still similar enough, and they both are cohesive enough that you didn't lose any of the passion from the fans. Whereas these Game of Thrones felt totally different from House of Dragons, House of the Dragons. It's easier to leave the out. I don't know. And, my review is coming from somebody who has not read the books, coming in as somebody who is interested in the show because it's talked well about, and I'm talking overall Game of Thrones and House of Dragons. Although I have not heard a lot of people talking about House of the Dragons. So maybe the general consensus is that it's not as strong as the original show altogether, kind of like The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead. Even though they're linked, they feel like two totally different shows overall. There are some things that are similar, but overall, the World Beyond, I don't even know if they did any more seasons after the first season. And then there was another one, another spinoff that I don't even remember folks talking about other than talking about World Beyond and it in the same sentence. It kind of feels like that, where the original show is great and awesome, and then the spinoffs, some folks enjoy it, some folks don't, that kind of thing. So that's my overall feel for this one. If I have access to season 2, will I watch it? I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if it's something worth reacting to. By the time I get done, by the time this airs, I may have opened up a spot for more reactions of something. I still have to find a place for The Walking Dead season 11, Dexter New Blood. I was thinking there's another show that I've reacted to that I haven't put up yet. Maybe those are the only two. But if I should react, if things get better with season 2 of House of the Dragons and you guys want me to react to it, I would certainly give it a try. I'm not opposed to it as long as I have access to it. Since Netflix is getting rid of their DVD program, I haven't decided what I'm going to do to replace that. You know, single payer source here, and so I can't pay for 50 million different streaming services. So I will find something equivalent to what I was paying for the DVD program, but I just don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm leaning towards Hulu, but yeah, we'll have to see. So let me know. Should I react to season 2 if I have access to it? And if you guys want me to, I will. So we'll leave it at that. If curiosity gets the best of me, I may end up reacting to it on my own, of my own accord. It just depends. Most of these shows are on my own accord. I have had a request for Sons of Anarchy, and so if I get access to that, that will take priority since somebody did request that. It was months ago, so whoever requested it, I can't remember, but I haven't forgotten. I was going to do it on the DVD program, but in fact, season 1, they kept telling me I didn't have access to it. There was it wasn't even long wait. It was just not on the list yet. So I was going to pay extra to do season 1 of Sons of Anarchy and then do the rest through the DVDs. But yeah, that plan went to hell in a handbasket. So tell me your all's thoughts. How did you feel about House of the Dragon? Did you feel the same way I did? Did you feel differently? If you felt differently, is it because of the books or just your appreciation of the way it was written better, in your opinion? Tell me what you think. I am curious as to seeing what others think. The only person I've watched that is reacting to House of the Dragons right now is Mr. L. Boyd. I kept wanting to say Lloyd. I also want to check out what Stephen and Nikki thought. Stephen and Nikki. I think it's Steve and Nikki. I don't know if Lacey and Stephen have reacted to it. They've had some other issues going on, so their schedule changed a bit. But I don't know if they reacted to it. I might be interested in what they think. If the Real Rejects reacted to it, then I may check out theirs as well. So we'll see. But I'll get their opinions. But tell me your opinion. What did you think, especially since you stuck through this up to this point so far? So let me know what you think. Thank you all for joining me on this journey. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.